I'm Nenagh, and today I'll be presenting my research on jaywalking at Memorial. So here's some background information. According to the Safe Children's Worldwide article and infographic, students from years 15 to 19 make up about 50% of pedestrian deaths, and there's been a 13% increase in teen deaths since 2013. Additionally, about 80% of the students that they observed crossed when it was unsafe. So, additionally, according to a local analysis of the 1994 to 1996 pedestrian crash data from Travis County, Texas, it concluded that fatalities were much higher when the pedestrian crashes occurred at locations other than the crosswalk. And that is exactly what I'll be looking at in my research. So there's obviously data establishing that there's a problem with improper crossing, but does anything need to be done specifically near the Gaylord and Echo crosswalk at Memorial? And that is what my participant observation study is looking to answer. In my study, I recorded the street crossing at Gaylord and Echo, and what I was looking for and what I collected, the data points I collected, were sudden stops or movements made by cars due to improper pedestrian crossing. Were there any minor traffic disturbances? Were there any pedestrian discomfort, or did nothing occur? So for each person that crossed, I noted whether they either crossed without any discomfort showing or any hindrance to traffic. And if there was both hindrance to traffic and pedestrian discomfort shown, I checked it off twice. So for each person, it kind of is one or twice, depending on how many signs they make. So, oops, I forgot to do that. So, right here, where the star is the specific crosswalk that I have been looking at for the past couple days. This, however, is not the only crosswalk problem at this school. One is right over here, and another one is right over here. But this is my view, and I chose to only look at one of them because of time constraints. And this is an example of a minor traffic disturbance because the car had to stop because students were crossing not at a correct time or at a marked crossing. So this is what I collected and what I observed. First, the biggest chunk is that nothing occurred. However, I would like to point out that it is about 50-50 with the successful crossings, which means nothing happened where they were running, which is showing discomfort or screaming, etc., and no traffic was disturbed. But 29.9, so about 30%, they caused minor disturbances to traffic, followed by 15.5% of pedestrians showing signs of discomfort. And then, with the smallest slice of the pie is sudden stops/movements. And while sudden stops/movements was the major concern, the two others also hold weight because it interrupts traffic and can cause distress to pedestrians. This is especially concerning because, according to this figure, even though both middle school and high schoolers exhibit improper crossing behavior, middle schoolers show it more. And even though my study only recorded during lunches, middle schoolers also cross incorrectly after school. So this is concerning. So in conclusion, about 47% of people crossing did not have did not cross in a safe manner. And coupled with the statistic that middle schoolers and high schoolers are shown to be more likely to have a fatal pedestrian accident, this means that there should be something done more than just a sign saying to cross at the crosswalks, because it did not help. So my limitations are that I couldn't observe the whole day. While I would have liked to report the whole day to see any and all pedestrian crossings, I could not because I had classes. And another limitation was that I couldn't film at the same times due to things like testing, where it prohibited me from going to to film at the same time each day. Additionally, I was in a place where people could see me, so that could have changed their behavior because they might have feared repercussions because they didn't know if they would get in trouble or not, because they're not supposed to cross not at a crosswalk. So I hope in the findings of my study that about 50% of crossings at Memorial, the Gaylord crossings, were improper. I hope that something more substantial is done to prohibit people from wanting to cross unsafely. In this, I hope to create safe and walkable zones around the school. Thank you.